Okay, so this is me making a recording to you, myself that is, and any other person that is watching this. This is Friday, the 26th of August, 2016. So this is a video that I'm making just to make sure that it's more of a diary, a recording of myself in school. So it's to anyone watching, and if I get to watch this later, it's more like going down memory lane. This is a few minutes past 7 now. Oh, pardon that. Scratch that. It's 7:34. Like so, 26 minutes to 8, and still at it. Still trying to study. Don't know how to cover up much, but I will cover up much. Been at it since 2 weeks now, and I've been trying to get a whole new vibe, motivation, you know, trying to build up the confidence for the examination. So trying to flow if I can. Not sure I'm getting it. Yeah, I had to quit workout 2 weeks in a row now. That's bad because I need all the cardios and all the fitness that I can get. But that aside, talking more about the courses that I'm going through that I have to touch tonight. I'll be spending the whole night reading, so yeah, making use of my free time right now. Starting with property law, criminal litigation, corporate law, civil litigation, and legal ethics. Yep, those are the five demons that I have to conquer. So it's going to take a while. It's going to take a lot of effort. It's going to take a lot of staying up, killing the sleep. Not letting it get to me. And yeah, it's good. That's what it's going to take tonight. I'm ready to give it. But now I'm enjoying my free time, making a recording, a video of myself. So I'll say, yes, you, when you were in law school, this is what you did. This is what you went through. Not necessarily have to keep this video for my kids now. It's not possible. I'll probably delete it maybe in a year from now. From a year from now, probably not after this video, but it's just going to be something I have etched in my memory. Except I have to put it in the internet now. The internet never forgets. It gets stored somewhere in some server or so. Anyway, me babbling. Have to cover 20 weeks of exercise, and every week you have subtopics of various notorious discussions. And living in a country with complex laws, unrefined laws, so most of the time, you have to like, yeah, with the multiplicity of law too. Yeah, so you need to be up and going, up on your toes. It's not like every other day you have to go into another common law country and then you read through the laws and see, no, it's just straight to the point. Now, my country, you have laws for the north, laws for the south, and then you have states that have their own laws that don't go well with every other state. You have the two famous capitals, the federal capital territory and the commercial capital, which is Lagos. So they've got their laws, and definitely FCT is always on the federal level, so it's an act, and then Lagos has its own crazy set of laws. Every year they go over a review, and then they make it difficult for us, but they're planning to make it easy, or they think they're making it easy. They think it's easy for us, but the law students find it hard. We can't keep up sometimes. I can't be in law school in 2016, 2015, 2016, and then you're bringing up a law or an enactment maybe earlier on this year. So you don't expect me to just take a switch, just switch like that. That's crazy. I need to be familiar with the previous laws first. So all of this is a problem that we need to face and deal with. Then couple with the fact that a few weeks ago went on there was this externship program that we had to go for 3 weeks of court attachment and 3 weeks of chambers attachment. No, part scratch that. 6 weeks of court attachment and 6 weeks of chambers attachment is a total of 3 months. So I think to me it's although the goal is to make sure that we're familiar with the processes, but then it's a waste of time because where you have to cover up for bar finals, yeah, you need all the time. You just need that time, and that time is not just for you to just go to the court and witness the proceedings that you can do on any other day, every other day. You're free, week in, week out when you're doing nothing. But for the chambers too, eventually you're going to familiarize yourself with the procedure of the chambers and what they do and how they do it. So I don't see why people should be subjected to that. I mean, you're giving us 3 months of holiday, fine. Let's make use of it. Let's cover more. Let's do more lessons. Let's do more uh, mock trials then. And then when we're finally ready, when we see that we're really ready, we want to do the exams with so much passion, with so much ease, with so much happiness. Because then we know that we're going to have to score the maximum points, maximum scores for the exams. It's not like a brain teaser or something. This is important. This is very, very necessary for you being a lawyer in this country. So cut us some slack, give us some break. I mean, although we have a week of lecture free, a week of revision, um, tutorials, and all that. Yeah, but it's not like that in every other set. It's not. It's always going to be different. It's always going to change. It's always going to be new set of laws, new set of rules, new ways to approach. But then you have to make it easy for us so that we can also make it easy for ourselves. Making it easy for ourselves is if you're given 6 weeks for chambers, cut it down to 4 weeks. 6 weeks for court, cut it down to 4 weeks. I mean, I'm not saying we should scrap the whole thing off. I'm just saying like 4 weeks, a whole month, we can use to study at the same time, use that month to do our mock trials. I mean, then all the time we had in doing mock trials after the externship, we used to study. And now, I'm not saying that you're giving us too much holiday. I'm just saying you're giving us enough time, enough rope. You're giving us time to work ourselves well, get familiar with the reading. You know, in a day you cover like what 15 pages of a textbook. That's hard. You don't want me putting too much information there. My brain is not going to crash, but then I will shut down. And so, more of a reason why I have to do the overnight today. I'm doing the overnight because I need to get the necessary things that might come out. Although year in year out, you find out that various questions do come out, repeat itself, but then it's not always guaranteed. You have to have questions. You have to have knowledge of all forms of questions that might come out. How do you do that? You need to know your course from A to Z. If any idea you have, it's a difference between a fail and a pass. So yeah, that's what we should work towards, and that's what I'm thinking I'll be doing tonight. So I'm telling you, me or whoever is watching, that law school is not in my language, in my mother tongue, shiri shiri. It's not playground. It's not something you just play with. It's hard work. It's dedication to what you're doing. It's knowing what to read, when to read, and how to read it. It's interpreting the questions that's been thrown to you. It's practicalizing everything you've read, putting it in a hypothetical say case and scenario, and working out the difficulties you come across, bringing out issues and trying to resolve them. And apart from that, it's also a way of trying to tell yourself that yes, you actually know what you're doing. So I'm halfway there. I pray to God I get there. I know I'll get there, but I hope I get there soon, soon enough. And what can beat that? I mean, you're done with your bar finals, you come out with good grades, you get called, you're a lawyer and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Nigeria. I mean, that's a big deal, you know. Now, what's left for you to get a job? That's a whole new level, another game entirely. Now you're in the market, you're part of the working force. So what you do is your business, is on your own. You're a man, you're on your own right now. So by that time too, you need to work out on your finances, how to live, you know. But that's just, by the way, that's just scripture. That's not what this video is for. This video is for me to just remember that this is what I was doing at this time, when this time of my life when I felt like making this video. So yep, that should be the recording.